So the belt has come off of the front at the engine pulley. I'm back here working, and this was frozen in place. Okay. So I sprayed with some snake oil. And now that bracket will move, but it was locked. I had to tap on it with a hammer. The snake oil I use is this stuff. It's very good. It's way past anything like WD-40. So don't confuse this belt, which is the deck belt, with this upper belt. It's above that shaft. So under normal conditions, I could just use this as a lever, if you will, and then use it to maneuver the belt into place, and then slowly rotate the shaft there, and it'll come back on. But it's not that easy because we're dealing with two belts and an electric motor and no pulley. So I'm going to experiment and we'll see what happens. Okay, so this shaft you see right here, that little CAD plated shaft going back and forth, you can remove that, we'll call it a cotter pin, and that'll help you maneuver this articulating linkage that we can barely see. Okay, so there's our problem. Okay. So again, got to get the belt part way onto that pulley. Alright, so I tried many ways to fix this with vice grips, and I'm not going to get into it all. The only way I could finally, I don't have an impact driver. I bent this tab back. Okay, this tab was vertical, like this. You see it's bent back now. Jammed a screwdriver up in here. Put pressure. It's just like putting the old chain back on your bicycle, but I couldn't get it done until I bent this tab back so that the belt had enough room to slide on here. So of course, when it started, I didn't know what it was. So you start at the back, eventually you wind up here. Between trying to take this nut off and then settling on this, I probably got maybe 3 hours, and you're walking up and down this hill. Now, if I have an impact driver, you'll get this off, but I don't have an impact driver. So I had to conjure a way up, and I just couldn't get vice grips, and I tried different means of fixing the vice grips and tying the vice grips to something here, on the, to create a point from which these things would be rigid. Just wasn't working. So now we're going to bend this tab back out, and we should be able to mow the lawn. I've got about an acre to mow here. I gotta move that pine tree. And then we're gonna mow down the mustard. It's the end of July. I wanted the mustard to grow. I like mustard. Black oak. And there's two more. Gonna have them sawn up. Don't know what we're gonna make. Alright. So that's it for now. A lot of work just to have a modest yard. Right down in there, that's for agave and spider plants and aloe vera and different kind of succulents are growing, and it's just very slow. The same up behind this tree here, the embankment. succulents, same stuff, just more of it.